If you want to drive an insurance professional crazy, ask this question. Why is my policy more expensive than my friend's policy? Why is it more expensive than my neighbor's policy? I know a person in the same industry as me. Why am I paying so much more than they are for their insurance policy? This is a question that drives us nuts, and here's why. Let's talk about the insurance industry as a whole. How could two policies be exactly the same price or even close in price when there's so many different factors involved that determines the cost of your policy? Let's talk about personal auto. There are so many factors that determine the price of a personal auto policy. It's virtually impossible to compare two policies for two completely different people. The drivers are different, their age, their location, their driving history. The vehicles are different, year, make, model, driving habits, driving history, that all differs between two different personal auto policies. So how could the price be the same? Let's talk about homeowners insurance. The location of the home, the age of the home, the updates to the home, the value of the home. All of that differs. Does the home have a pool? Does the home have trampolines? So many different factors between two homes, even if right next door to each other, will determine the price of a homeowner's policy. How could you compare yours and the price of your neighbor's if it's two completely different homes and different policies? Also, the history of the home, prior losses to the home. Have you submitted any claims on the home? Age of the roof, what's the age of the plumbing? All of this factors into the price of a homeowner's policy. Now let's talk about business insurance, because this is one that we hear all the time. I know that Joe has a painting company just like I do. Why is my painting general liability policy so much more than his? Rating factors. Policies are not rated off the same factors. What are the gross sales of each company? How much payroll in each company? How many employees does each company have? What types of work or operations does each company perform? All of that's going to factor into the cost of the general liability policy. No two general liability policies are going to be the same because those bases are all different. Let's talk about workers' comp. Why is my rate different than somebody I know in the same business? Work comp history. Do you have claims? Do you have losses? What type of work are you performing compared to them? How much payroll do you have? All of this factors into the price of a work comp policy. No two policies are the same. Also, when it comes to work comp, there are rating modification factors such as territory factors, schedule ratings, merit ratings, and the big one, experience modification factors. One company's experience will be completely different than another, therefore their rates are going to be completely different. So impossible to compare two policies in like businesses, like industries, because of all the factors that I speak about. Also, keep in mind, people don't have the same limits of coverage. One policy may be rated on $300,000 of liability limits, whereas the other may be $1 million. It's just virtually impossible to compare the price of two insurance policies for two different people or two different businesses when there's so many factors involved in the rating of these policies. That's definitely a question that will drive your insurance agent crazy. If you have any more questions, you know how to reach me. If you're a customer of our agency, feel free to reach your broker or your broker team. And if you find my videos helpful and resourceful, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little notification bell so that you're notified of any future videos that we release. Thanks again for watching. We hope to see you soon.